Hello, lovelies. Let's get a little bit of quiet. I am not sitting up right now because I am not comfortable. So I'm making myself comfortable. I have been Zen crocheting the past couple days. I've found that granny stitches really let me zone out, and I can either hyper focus on my yarn and just 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, which is very calming, or I can kind of just autopilot the granny stitches until we get to the corner, and then I have to pay attention because I don't always do the corners right because medicated. So in the past 3 days I've just started this one. I'm not sure you can really catch the colors with the way the light is, but this is Karen 1 pound in soft gray mix. That's the gray in the middle, and the center is I Love This Yarn in Bloom Teak. It's a very soft marled sunrise, sunset. Reminds me more of pretty skies than it reminds me of flowers. I have other ones from I Love This Yarn that look a lot more like flowers. I don't generally bring politics into my yarn, but I don't agree with a lot of the basics that Hobby Lobby believes in. But holy crap, I like their yarn. So this puts me in a mild conundrum because I really, really like a lot of their brands of yarn, but I really don't want to support the people that run that company. So I get a lot of mine on eBay because I'd rather pay a little bit more on eBay with a seller that I know is a good person than give money directly to the Hobby Lobby. Sometimes you're stuck and sometimes you have to order from the store itself. But I like getting mine from eBay because ethics? Maybe. I don't know. I try to leave politics out of a lot of what I do because politics in and of itself is bonkers. Oh, and in between, if I get bored of making granny squares, I make dishcloths. Because you can't have too many dishcloths. And anytime there's a holiday or an occasion, you need a friend present or you need a relative present, who doesn't need kitchen towels? They're always there. I always have stuff to give people on hand. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites, and it's super crazy soft. I do believe I called this Stormy Night. This was made with a Karen Bake Cake in Nightberry, and I made just a simple half double crochet border, and that really came out nice. I like that one. It's nice and smushy, and that used the Karen 1 pound soft gray for the edging. And this one I am going to have to this was an I Love This Yarn print that I got from eBay when I first started getting back into crochet. And I've had 3 skeins of this yarn sitting around, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Well, I finally said, hey, let me get that yarn out and get that used, because it's just kind of sitting here. And out of 3 skeins, I have this much left. And just looking at the yarn itself, it is called a print, but it is also called High Meadow Stripe. Now, one would think High Meadow Stripe would make stripes. Silly, because yarn names mean anything. This did turn out beautiful. I was very surprised at how it turned out, but I am very, very happy with it. Now, I used also discontinued yarn. I used Candy Shop from Premier in Necco Wafer to do the edging. So the edging is all blue and white marl. I love these teal bits. I love these teal bits. They're just scattered throughout. It's like, oh, this one's blue and green. This one is green and it's not, it's an off-white, but it's an odd off-white. It's not quite a linen. It's not quite a parchment. The closest color yarn I could find to it is something I have that's called Fisherman's Errand, that you make the big cable knit fisherman sweaters out of. So it's a very weird color. It's a very weird color. It's more yellowy than parchment, and it's offer than off-white, but it really came out gorgeous. And these just random spots of teal, just you never know where they're gonna pop up. I love the random spots of teal. But if you look, the blue is not solid, the blue's marled, the green's marled, and then it has these solid little brown and teal bits mixed in. I love this one. I called this one Earth, Air, Water. You are the fire. Natural elements. So the granny crochets are kind of my jam right now. I'm still working on my experimental sweater. Experimental sweater needs tails sewn in, but I should be able to do a video with that tomorrow. I think I did exceptionally well, considered I didn't have enough of the regular purple, the Chi, to do the sleeves. I had to do the sleeves in Joy, so I have Joy and Chi sweater. I am going to sew those tails in tomorrow, and I'll make you guys a video about it. I do have my line hooked up. I just got creative and see if it's more comfortable hooked up under my shirt. Usually I have one of my lumens sticking out over my shirt, but this neck of this shirt isn't stretched out real far yet, so I figured we'd keep it under the shirt and see if I can not get wrapped up trying to sleep. Argyle, are you playing with the door? The cat gets mad at me when I shut the door a little bit. But I don't really have any huge other update. I've just been granny squaring. My nurse is coming tomorrow morning, so I might have a video up by like early afternoon. Do you guys want to see like all the crap involved with the tunnel catheter? I mean, it's not yarn related content, but there's not a whole lot of tunnel catheter how-to videos. If you look up pick lines, there's like 8,000 people. Here's what I do with my pick line. But there's not a lot of tunnel catheter. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Would it be educational? Maybe? Because I could show you my setup at night, and I could show you how I take it down in the morning. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody else would be interested. I apologize if there's little earthquakey things. I have a cat going boom, 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 boom on the bottom of my bed. So, just a short vid. Wanted to say hi. Thank you for stopping in. Trying to keep my sanity. I found yarn the same color as my wall, and I don't know if I'm excited or sad about that. But I'll figure out something to make with it. I think my next adventure is going to be to frustrate myself and do a maybe 4 or 5 different color ginormous granny square. This one's 2. This is just the gray and the bloom teak. This is just 2 colors. I thought just a big square of bloom teak would just kind of look muddy. So I figured the gray would break it up without being too much of a high contrast color. I didn't want to put white in there. I didn't want to put black in there. I didn't want it to look too much like, hey, here's all different colors. It kind of nicely blends in, and it makes it look a little less muddy. But I should have this almost done to show you. Usually by the time I'm done the blankets, they're 30 by 30. I like my granny squares to be 30 by 30, so I only have to sew 4 together and make a blanket. I need to do that. I haven't done that. I haven't sewed my giant granny squares together. I'm so excited. I want to do that now. I might do that. I might make a ginormous granny square blanket. Also, digging through my stuff, I have a huge box of crochet thread that I assume you crochet tinier things with, or more delicate things. It looks like doily and lace thread. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know why I have it. And I also have some really weird things in that box that look like they're older than me. Or older than my mom. Which really freaks me out. But I have to drag that box out and, see if you guys can give me any tips and tricks for using some of this stuff, because I'm not buying any more yarn until I get some of this stuff knocked down and sold. I have revamped my Buy Me a Coffee site, which is buymeacoffee /Dollhouse Kira, because Dollhouse Kira. And you can buy individual pieces from me on there, and all my prices on there include shipping. If you want any kind of commission or a special piece done, let me know. And if I can't make it, I'll try. And if I can't make it and I try and I still can't make it, I'll show you what it looks like. And if I don't like it, I'll probably send it to you for a discount. So, yeah. Little yarn thing was just a little yarn thing until I got sick recently and my insurance changed. And now my nutrition supplies, not including medications, not including my nutrition supplies, and 1 nurse visit a week to change my bandage and take blood work, costs me on average $500 a week for a copay. A week. So, since I don't make $500 a week, I have decided, hey, let's sell some yarn. So, if you know anybody that needs a present, that needs a new winter set, that needs a shawl or a blanket, I've never made a baby blanket, but I'm willing to try, especially if you like weird colors, because I don't know if I have any pastels. Hit up my buy me a coffee, and you can either buy me a coffee and help me out, or you can order yourself some yarny goodness made with love and intention and a slight bit of cat hair. Non-smoking house, extra cat hair. If you're allergic to cats, then let me know. I will put everything in a Ziploc bag, so that way when you get it in the mail, you can just open the bag and dump it in the washer. Or wash it as per instructions. I'll send you instructions if it's not. I'm an acrylic girl, so most of the stuff I make is washer dryable. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for checking in on me. Thank you for the bajillion million comments. I love when you guys leave comments for me. I try to get back to them when I can, but lots of spoons to type lots of words. So I will be trying to answer more of your comments. Leave a comment tonight. Let me know if you want to see the whole rigmarole I do to set up and to take off my nutrition, so you can appreciate your salad so much more, because I would kill for a salad. 12-year-old me, 16-year-old me, 18-year-old me would kick my butt for even saying that sarcastically. But I can't eat raw vegetables. Oh my goodness, I would kill for a salad. Alright guys, stop playing with the door. Cat's playing with the door. Okay. I'm going to take my meds and try to get some sleep and try to feel better before my nurse gets here and tells me that I'm sick and I have to go back to the hospital, because I don't want to do that. Alright, you guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I will try to put up a video tomorrow or in the next couple of days with my science experiment sweater. Oh, if it fits, I might make it a hooded sweater, because that would be awesome. And I have enough of the joy yarn to make a very nice hood. Next project already started. Going back and making a bigger project. See, I'm making all these plans and everything. I haven't tried this sweater on yet. This is just like what my brain says. And I tried not to do, like, let me make it huge. I tried to do something appropriately fitting. I like my clothes to be a little bit loose anyway. But I tried to make it as close as my brain would let me to what I think I actually wear. So, we'll see how I did. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night. Be good. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Sprinkle kindness like seeds. It's free. Good night, lovelies.